David, thanks. From the largest team of trackers to our reporters standing by all across the metro, we have got you covered.
And we begin with Sylvia Corkill for the latest from law enforcement. Sylvia?
Amanda, Carl, the takeaway tonight is to slow down and to be mindful of freezing temperatures. According to OHP, they responded to several hundred calls today, ranging from motorist assist to crashes. Here in the metro alone, they responded to around 100 calls. Trooper Eric Foster says a crash can happen in a matter of seconds. One moment, a driver can have control of their vehicle and then no control at all. He says it's often terrifying for those involved.
To lose control and not knowing if you're going to go over the bridge that you slipped on, not knowing how many cars you're going to hit, not knowing if you're going to be disabled in the roadway and another car's going to hit you.
Now, while the number of calls have slowed down significantly into this evening, troopers tell me they expect it to pick back up as we get later into the night and certainly in the morning hours. Live in Oklahoma City, Sylvia Corkill, Oklahoma Zone, News 9.
Sylvia, thank you. And we know many of you are worried about losing power. So here's the latest look from OG&E, PSO, the other co-ops. Most of the outages right now are in the Yukon area with OG&E. And OG&E says the problem there will take some time to fix. It's due to an issue with equipment in the area.
And from the power to the roads, it's another major concern as we look ahead to the morning rush. News 9's Barry Mangold bringing us that angle of our team coverage. He joins us now live. Barry.
Yeah, Carl, road crews will have their work cut out for them overnight and into tomorrow morning because this snow is going to be a problem for drivers in the morning. I just want to give you an idea of how deep this snow is. We're on Northeast 18th Street and more, and it doesn't look like plows have made it here yet. You can see that I can fit my entire foot into the snow and actually get under without breaking the surface of it. So it's definitely gonna be a lot for some cars to handle, and if you think that neighborhood roads are going to be the worst problem that you had, you might not be correct there, because highways can be treacherous right now. I know that earlier tonight, just after 7 o'clock, we saw that there were several cars spun out off of I-35 on the exit for I-240. We got this video earlier on our dash cam, and you can see it was a group of folks that we saw in a white pickup truck hooking up those stranded cars to their truck and pulling them out from those spots. And if you're not lucky enough to have a good Samaritan save you in those situations, then you may just want to stay off of the road tomorrow. But if you are getting up in the morning, then you definitely want to save some time to clear off your car, because when you wake up, it might look something like this, completely covered in ice and snow. I know that for our car, it took us 10 minutes to scrape off ice that had collected in just about 30 minutes after we left our car for 30 minutes at a parking lot, turned it off, and it was covered in less than an hour. So please take time before you take time to get ready and to get your car safe, because getting out of the driveway could be a challenge. Live and more, Barry Mangold, Oklahoma Zone, News 9.
And bundle up before you go out there and do that. All right, Barry, thank you. If you do have to go out and about tomorrow, know the snow routes across the metro. Crews have been on those. These are the roads that are sure to be treated and plowed, and we have shared the full map on the News 9 app. Just look under the links mentioned.
You know, it's not just the snow that's a concern tonight, but also the bitter cold. OKC officials stressed today they are working to get people experiencing homelessness off of the streets tonight to keep them safe. As a result, shelters are packed. News 9's Felice Romero has that story live from downtown. Felice?
I can. The shelter here at the Homeless Alliance helping over 115 people. The executive director tells me he plans to see 160, 170 as this cold weather continues. For the past week, the Homeless Alliance outreach team, as well as the mental health outreach team and other organizations, have been out encouraging people to take shelter tonight and tomorrow night. The executive director says they also have been shopping for food and have other donations to give people who come in.
You know, temperatures this low, as you know, are life-threatening when you're out in it, and so have to make space for the most vulnerable in our community.
The Homeless Alliance says they will not turn anyone away. They say they have more than enough staff to stay open 24/7 until Sunday. For now, reporting live in Northwest Oklahoma City, Felice Romero, Oklahoma Zone, News 9.